On a scale of 1 to 10, girl, that ass be 100. Sweeter than sin, more eye water than a blender full of onions. And everyone else around here just 2s and 3s, but baby, you're the one. Like if we just find some way to kick it, I know we'd have some fun. Undoing the deal, like maybe we could turn this fat slumming chance into something real. Better and bend this beat to make you want to rap how you really feel.
Nice balance.
Caught in a tizzy, spitting out of my domain. Spitting this plain name, Mary Jane, cause I can't stand to spin and miss my big shot again. Cause you can't be proficient in the moment, freestyle or pin. If during all the time before, you getting too focused on then and win. L-O-N, Saint a sin. Wanna get to know you better, but I gotta spend a little more time to focus more within. And I'm infinite, so I'm wondering if this feeling's gonna last forever. As I let my blues clue me to 2 birds of a feather. Did nothing but put in an honest effort, but my mind always stalked on line of light errors. Acting scared of my shadow, cause they say the night is dark and full of terrors. Hold on to a sphinx of black quartz, judged by its vows. As the quick brown fox jumped off the lazy dog and rode off on the grazing cow. Cause I'm over living the ease of the past, finally feeling the breeze of something new. But the closer and closer I get to it, the more I fear the tease. It's all just too good to be true. Living around myself a reason, cause I'm chilling just as much for the time and as the season. Like I'm smoking packs of crack back to back just for the wheezing. Another typical joke or a dog chasing cars, a toker floater sprung stuck, stand at the fog in front of the stars. Or as the story's told, shorty said she wanna be a translator. Shot a box with the key in a phone booth, dancing me in the elevator. It's 4:44 and I'm just wishing I could be her smooth operator. Avril Lavigne, my skater, the biggest fan whose grin overshadowed every hater. Giving me this careless love to cherish, when what's dead can never perish. And I'm infinite, so I'm wondering if this feeling's gonna last forever. As I let my blues clue me into 2 birds of a feather. Did nothing but put in an honest effort, but mine always stalked on the line of light errors. Acting scared of my shadow cause they say the night is dark and full of terrors. Sleeping awake bake, seeing these shifty shadows cast away into their shapes. Spit magic, turn marbles into grapes. Left to right, pedal to the metal till the shit hits the brakes. And I have the same amount of passion for hip-hop that Steve Irwin had for conservation snakes. Writing songs that I can listen back to when things go way wrong. Cause all the lessons I've learned at this day get laid out in lyrics that when recited make me feel strong. More humble than wise, playing peekaboo, acting too shocked to be surprised. Blurring simple facts and tangled lies, courting the very crack of dawn, the apple of my eye. Working my table like, boy, you better tip. Emotions getting carried away like much too easy, set off temper. Going 0 to 100 all of a sudden, repeating words redundant. Staying back at the mirror like, who would've done it? Walking me into a trap like, who's running? You wanna fuck with me, rap back like, who's won it? Like I'm peak at the summit and weaking back at you right before I plummet. No strings attached, but his actions scream puppet. Searching for his very own bubble to pop, and who could've covet? Cause I couldn't just care about music, dude, I fucking loved it. Though with no interest for playing into romance, my fate's mistress would lie into chance. To the point that even his mere glance of his happenstance would send him into a bliss, wonderful trance. His presence so poetically powerful, it could turn gods into men and men into ants. I'm talking about this one real sassy chick that was feeling humor in my gift of gab rants. Almost as much as my hand was urging to feel under those skin-tight black yoga pants. But rest assured, success lies in believing in it all in advance. Acting scared of my shadow, far behind chasing, cutting to her blank face. And as I'm praising, watching her bend over like, you're gonna want more of this. So happy lays in the moment like I'm bartering with what's in store with the genie after I hit my 3rd wish. One tender touch behind one splendid kiss. Casting away another skipping stone amidst the black abyss of lake reminisce. The waving ripples lend me into understanding why everybody loves Raymond and fucking hates Chris. Though no bro, high as a kite, everything's good and I'm alright. Always down and looking forward down to these endless night out of first. And I'm never gonna stop fighting cause it can always be worse. Rapping out fantasies within a barred up verse. Like I'm done practicing, play a gig as I go rehearse. Lost without a place to search, torch the soaring ring dragon looking for his place to perch. My lines sliding, abstract rhyming, but I feel like I'm just using too many commas. Is he the goat or just another motherfucking llama? Like I knew she was the one as soon as I met her mama. Head coming, head bopping to some young Sinatra. Text me back like I gotcha. Back in the day, all I used to eat was tomato paste pasta. Being the best things in life for free, but best believe that shit'll motherfucking cost ya. But I'm motherfucking infinite, so I'm wondering if this feeling's gonna last forever. As I let my blues clue me to 2 birds of a feather. Did nothing but put in an honest effort, but my mind always stalked on the line of light errors. Acting scared of my shadow cause they say the night is dark and full of terrors. Like a group of skeleton pallbearers, sitting just thinking, feeling like throwing the towel, conceding, confusing the brink, man. Whether I be misreading, she's been misleading, deceiving me into misbelieving, like I'm awake but still dreaming. Attracted to what's out of reach and intriguing, in the back of my mind lingering like a blithering concern you can find I was never considering. Kinda how I live in this bit with some shit that I was never personally picturing. A diamond in the rough, this gimmick glimmering, like leave the rake, the goose is cooked and chili simmering. Hopscotch over the snakes in the grass, surrounding slithering. Sidewalks centering, half-baked breaking and entering that I'm forgetfully remembering. Warm my heart, sitting by the fire, oven door open, timbering like I'm sick of shivering. Caught me out of my element like Hawkeye quivering. An angel breathing down my neck, over the shoulder hovering. Fate fluttering for a hidden treasure destined for discovering. Had an epiphany wondering right after I got shot by the sound of some thundering. Like she jumped in my bed just for the uncovering. That I love, but made a bad fucking habit of coming on too strong and smothering. But F it, if the door doesn't open, I'll make my fucking exit. Been in debt for over a year now, spinning all in credit. Shaking doubts, but trust me, if I've heard it all before, like you've already said it. Been there, done that, life isn't fair. Don't waste your time beating yourself up cause you can't go back. Just fumble it to learn from your mistakes, sleep on it, take a nap and hit the sack. The McDouble rookie on the field trying to make a Mac. The aspiring detective getting all his ambitions pulled off by the Zodiac. Searching for what was right in front of his eyes, ordering onion rings in the bottom of the bag, finding fries.
Good game, Gimmick.